Yay.
We're here.
Okay. Totally doing well.
Yeah, actually, avert your gaze. Nothing to see here. We've never been better.
New producer, feeling a little like
I feel like we need to
trepidatious.
impress him.
I know. I'm like, he doesn't even know.
He doesn't
what
even
this
know
is.
what he's about to get into.
I know. And he's like, yeah, I brought my book for a reason.
It's like Connor and Maxim know. It's like, okay, the second the mics go on, we tune out.
Time to turn my brain off.
And when they ask at the end, how was it? We go, specific.
Yeah.
Specific to you two.
Yeah. Maxim always has the most diplomatic, quote unquote, compliments. Like,
he goes, it's always so surprising when you have guests on that, like, they penetrate your world.
honestly, that is a compliment.
I know. And
our world is hard to penetrate.
It's hard to penetrate, but I think we're good at letting people in.
I agree.
Yeah. There's probably like a Craigslist ad by all of our guests. It's like, hey, if you get contacted to go on this pod, just know it's going to rock your world and not the way you expect.
You're going to be penetrating something.
Yeah.
And if you haven't done that before, it might be jarring. It might be hard.
Here are some tips.
Yeah.
Bidet to start.
Bidet to start.
A mental bidet, if you will.
Sure. Which they should make those.
I could use one.
I could use that. Jesus. I've had such an in my brain day. And like, I'm doing everything I can. But like, we were just talking about like the hypersensitivity sensory was really bad today.
Yeah. I would say this week has been, I don't know if like, it's sad because I love a snow day. Like there's nothing I love more than a snow day. We've had 2 big ones recently, but this week has been so insular. Like haven't really left my apartment, haven't really left the confines of my brain. And I'm like, I need to breathe some fresh air and talk to people out loud.
And how is that feeling?
I unloaded a lot on you.
Prior to recording.
You told me you meant to check in on like the state of my being.
No, it's not that I meant to check in because I actually didn't mean to check in. I just thought about, I wonder if she's okay because she's texting me 20 minutes before recording asking, you good to record?
And please note that I said, you Gucci to record capital G.
So, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm literally on my way. So if I wasn't,
there's been
maybe have told you that before.
There's been some regression happening in my world. Yo, you Gucci to record?
I mean, that's very you.
It's so me, by the way.
In a good way.
In a good way. Talk to me more about some of your hypersensitivities. Like what's been grating you lately?
Like this morning, I literally hired someone to shovel for me because I couldn't do it because I'm just a girl.
Where'd you find them?
I actually have a neighbor who started like a business. And anyway, he ended up not even charging me because he was supposed to come yesterday or he was supposed to come on Monday, but didn't make it till this morning. Anyway, I come upstairs and I'm hearing someone shoveling outside and I was trying to do my Pilates. I was like, there's no way that I can do Pilates and have you shoveling outside.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. I recognize that. But as soon as I was hearing the just imagine that.
No.
And I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to be getting into my plie pose right now.
The input channel to a brain is so narrow. It's like there can only be one influx at a given moment.
Yeah.
I had a similar moment today where it was just too much all at once, quite frankly. Like I took the dog out on a walk. There's something about this weather that he's just like interested about everything on the ground. Like it dredges up smells and scents. And there's like literally like, the GDP of New York right now is poop. By the way.
And the economy's looking good.
And by the way, booming. Guess what the S&P is at? 50,000.
50,000 poops.
50,000 turds.
Look, the Dow is at 50,000.
Yeah, no. So, it was the Dow. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm embarrassed. I said S&P.
It's okay. It's so funny.
So yeah, Roscoe is mining for literal gold. And meanwhile, the sun was so bright out of nowhere
today.
And it was 41 degrees. So everything was melting. And when I tell you like dog pulling, sun in my eyes, no sunglasses, and then like occasionally like a massive plop of snow hitting the top of my head.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to step into traffic on purpose this time.
On purpose this time.
Yeah, I mean it.
I totally get what you're saying. The whatever is falling from the sky and from the trees is really treacherous.
Also, as I'm on this hell walk, the Montauk Club, like in Park Slope.
No, I'm stupid.
No,
What's
you're
that?
not. You're gorgeous and brilliant.
Oh, thanks.
It's a like massive social club, basically. It's like this.
Well, I wouldn't know.
No, I mean, same. I just live close to it. I'm like, must be nice on the inside.
Is it like a country club?
It's honestly, it's like a social club for people our age. It's a very interesting, like they do events and you pay like a membership fee and there's a bar and you can go and like co-work there.
Maybe I should go there.
Honestly, I think you like my cousin, of course, Emily goes and loves it.
But what about them?
Anyway, it's this huge building and it has this really big sloping roof. And as I'm walking past, I see a massive slate of snow slide off and hit the sidewalk with such force that I was like, had that been me and my dog, there would have been news stories.
Right.
There would have been headlines.
And I kind of wish it was me, honestly.
And by the way, jealous of the earth.
By the way,
underneath.
Like wrong place, right time.
Personally, me, right place, wrong time.
Right place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had I been there 30 seconds earlier,
yeah, it would have been.
It could have gotten me.
You just missed it.
Yeah. I actually think being buried under ice for just like 30 seconds might jumpstart something in me.
I would also just like the fun story of like woman gets impaled by ice next to a club that doesn't know she exists.
Right. Woman's still buried in Brooklyn Avalanche.
And by the way, will never be admitted to Montauk Club.
Yeah. I'm like fully awake. My neck is out of the snow. I'm just refusing to get up. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Leave me here.
It's treacherous out there.
It's bad. I have a feeling, I mean, like my seasonal depression is it's recurring. It's cyclical. It's bad and out of control this time around. What one good week of like sunshine and nothing falling from roofs would do to me, I'm like, oh, I would be cured.
Yeah.
I would be cured of my hypochondria. I would be cured of my malaise.
But you wouldn't. And that's the saddest part.
What the heck? Literally, how dare you?
I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but like everyone's online talking about how New York City is going to be feral this summer. And it's like, guys, we're still going to have all the problems that we have. It's just going to be hot.
It's just going to be hot.
Yeah.
And we're just going to be in crop tops.
But also I say that because I have reverse seasonal depression where I get sad in the summer.
Right. No, we know this about you. It's a crazy thing, but you have a cure this time around.
Which is?
Do you want to tell the people about your trip?
Well, I'm going to Greece.
Well, exactly.
Which is very manifesty of me because in the early episodes of this podcast, I talked about wanting to go to Greece. And that was like 3 years
I think it was
ago.
actually our second episode.
Yeah, it was like very early.
Mm-hmm. Not that you should go back and listen to that.
You definitely shouldn't. And you have to scroll way down because we have so many episodes now.
Actually, a huge inconvenience to find it.
Can you imagine?
I would stick to the now.
I would live in the power of now.
Yeah, no, radically in the power of now.
Yeah, presence. But yeah, I'm going to Greece, but not until late September. So I'm still going to be here. Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing this summer, but it's going to be hot.
You should work at an ice cream shop.
I should.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Maybe I'll go to Australia and work at Tyra Banks' ice cream shop.
Does she really have an ice cream shop?
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
Which is kind of ironic because she hates fat people or whatever.
What's it called? Like boots the cone down?
It literally is called that. I think it's called like glitter and sprinkles or something. I'm making that up. I actually don't know.
Yeah, my goodness. I'm honestly like, I can't believe you're doing a trip that far alone.
It's actually, I don't know if you've sensed a difference in me, but like I've been unable to focus on anything besides my trip now, to the point where, and I'm going to talk about this later, but like I'm fully on Duolingo. Like I spend every moment of every day thinking about Greece and what I'm going to do. What?
Yamas.
What does that mean?
Girl. It means cheers.
They don't teach you things that are useful on Duolingo.
What is it like?
I can say the pink mini market.
The pink mini market?
I can say the mini market is pink.
Honestly, that's how I feel about it now, about like my functional Spanish, where I'm like, I can ask for basically any menu item.
which is great.
which is great. But like, let's say I'm lost or need directions or need a hospital, kind of at a loss.
Right, but at least like food items, like that's going to be something that you interface with on your trip.
Sure.
Whereas I don't need to say like carrot and rice. I guess those are
If
food
you wanted
items.
those things.
Yeah, but
that
I'm
would
not
be
going to
useful.
order carrot and rice.
The Pink Mini Mart feels kind of like something that exists in like a David Lynch film. Like it feels like a concept more so than it does a thing.
It's giving Wes Anderson. It's kind of, it has been inspiring to me. I'm like, that is so cute, the idea of a pink mini market.
I know.
So.
Is that what they call like a bodega?
No, I don't think they call, you mean mini market?
Pink Mini Market specifically.
I know. I don't think so.
They were just trying to teach you like a color
Words,
and a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they also say like the water is pink. The carrot is pink. Like I just know how to say pink.
You know how to add, the wrong color to the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. Which everyone
right
knows
place,
is
wrong
very
time,
useful. Right.
right color, wrong thing.
Wrong. Yes.
Totally, girl.
But yeah, so I have, and if anyone is in the throes of seasonal depression, I would really, really encourage planning a trip that is, sometime in the future. It's going to really get you out of those doldrums.
You've been inspiring me specifically with that gorgeous picture you posted on Threads of someone kind of bathing in a traditional Greek salad with sun beating down
from America's Next Top Model, famously.
Right. Cerulean Blue Sea.
Yeah.
It's good to put a trip on your calendar in a different climate than the one that you're currently in.
Yeah. And I've also just been feeling very liberated by this choice because, like you were saying, it's a big thing to do a solo trip that's so far away, that's in a country that you don't know the language and blah, blah, blah. But having decided to do it, even though it's a little bit scary, it's so freeing because now I'm like, oh, I can just do this. I don't need to wait around for some random guy who decide they like me and then I go on a trip. Which, by the way, he'll probably murder me on the trip. I mean, that's what boys do to girls.
Hello, Foxy Noxie. Ever heard of her? Amanda Knox.
Oh,
her ass got.
She got by the Italian government and the tabloids.
True, but that's what happens when you put all of your eggs in a mail basket.
Was it her? Was it because of some guy that happened to her?
Now I can't remember the story.
We could say
but ultimately it was her gross boyfriend.
It was him.
Yeah. Have you seen that documentary?
No.
Highly recommend.
Or maybe I saw something where, yeah.
You strike me as someone who would have been really entrenched in the Amanda Knox lore.
So I'm actually not, because what I like about true crime is stories of men being horrible. And there were no, to my knowledge, it was girl on girl violence. But then it actually wasn't, because it was a man being horrible, I think, in the end.
Well, it was not her. It wasn't her boyfriend. Basically, there was this plot by the Italian government to pin it on her and this Italian boyfriend. Yeah. One of her roommates got murdered.
Right.
Spoiler. Spoiler. Someone died in a bad way.
Yeah. And it's crazy because we all know Amanda Knox's name and nobody knows who that girl is.
Or that guy.
Yeah.
I picture, obviously, I was going to call him Maurizio. Who's the...
Costos. No,
yes.
No, that's Greece.
Yes, and the Paolo.
Oh, Paolo. Which, speaking of...
I mean, we have a lot. We have an agenda today, by the way, guys.
We have a lot to cover.
We're kind of getting back into our traditional floundering bag, and we've done some reading ahead of time. We've prepped.
We've done some reading. We've done some listening and collection of texts.
We've immersed.
So where do we want to start?
I think we have to start, on the subject of Paolo.
Right.
And kind of, someone shedding a male that they didn't need.
Say that.
We're talking Hilary Duff. And her new music.
So I want you to start because I'm famously a Hilary Duff Stan, I always have been. And I was telling you before this, regardless of what the album was going to be, I knew I was going to have to listen and love it, which is actually not her. I think her last album came out like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it. Like, I don't know a lot of her music actually, but I always have loved her.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know the album, but there's some bangers on the album that I obviously know really well, like Come Clean.
Well, but that's not her most recent album. Like,
oh, was
Come
there another
Clean,
one?
Come Clean is from like her Metamorphosis.
Oh,
Like her first studio album. She's had like 4 albums since then.
okay, so then I'm
very
way
out of the loop.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess I've been kind of keeping up on her just like evolution over the past few years. Like, I feel like she's been extremely present in the media. I never watched Younger, but I feel like that was kind of what like rocketed her back into
Onto
acting,
the map. Yeah.
onto the map. And then of course she's had this like really public relationship with Matthew Koma, the producer. She has all these gorgeous children. And then there was like, talk of her dropping new music. So anyway, I started listening to the album because I was like, I suspect that Carey's going to want to talk about this on the podcast. So I gave myself an assignment, and it was to listen all the way through and then to come up with my list of favorites.
Please.
Of which I have a few.
Okay.
But so my initial listen of the album, I was like, okay, not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, objectively, bops, good, palatable pop music, with a few bangers. But I was like, okay, like, heard, received, not necessarily for me.
Sure.
And then I listened to a podcast with her. I can't remember whose podcast it was, but anyway, she was basically just like talking about what it was to make this album and like what she wanted to communicate with it, and how it's just like her trying to shed this old image we must have of her, of just like this child star, and like talking about all these like adult themes. And I listened to it again and I'm like, this girl got real with us.
She got really real, and that's what I really appreciate about the album, because I think it could have been really easy for her to come out with like pop songs that are, and this is not to shade anyone, but like more of like a Sabrina Carpenter style of like fun, silly, like not that deep. And I feel like she came and was like, no, I want to talk about real things that are happening in my life and how I feel about them.
Yeah.
And also she's in this really interesting time of life that it's like sort of late 30s kids, but also young, but also like getting older, like transition. I don't know. It's just like a interesting thing to write about. And I think she did a really good job. And like, I was very impressed by the lyricism.
Yeah.
Which, not to sound like a Swiftie, I feel like that's what all the Swifties say about like, you know, Taylor saying rhyming car with bar.
Sure.
But like Hillary rhymes like hand pick with sandwich or something. And it's like, that's amazing.
It's like, by the way, bars.
And that's bars.
And by the way, bars. Yeah. I also feel like I'm not a huge Swiftie. I feel like
Sure.
there's a lot of like, you really have to like comb through the lyrics with Taylor Swift. Like, there's so much like flowery imagery within the lyrics that you kind of have to like sift through to get
and she puts in the little Easter eggs to like torment the fans.
Yeah, to make us squirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like appreciated that Hillary's lyrics were like, no, I'm going to be pretty literal with you. It was kind of like, it reminded me of Lily Allen a little bit, where I'm just like, we actually don't have to search that far for what she's talking about. Like, she's talking about hitting like an intimacy roadblock with her husband. Like, she's talking about being afraid that she's like had all of the experiences in her life that you'll ever have.
Yeah.
She's talking about healing relationships with her dad and her sister. I'm like, no, she's just saying it like it is.
I love it. I love how personal it was. And yeah, just no, I wonder too if like she doesn't feel the need to like obscure, like I feel like with Taylor, she's always trying to like say something but not directly, like you just said. And I like, because of just like her fame and the way that people whatever. And I mean, obviously Hillary Duff is like very famous, but I feel like her fans are not as rabid. So I feel like she's able to kind of just like be honest.
Yeah.
Wait, so I want to know what your favorites are.
Oh, okay. I'm not good at like immediate song recall, so I do have to pull up
Oh, I'm terrible.
the track list. Okay, let me find her. I would say that, okay, I'm going from top to bottom.
Okay.
Future Tripping.
I was going to say, that's like one of my favorites.
God, what a jam. You from the Honeymoon.
I love that song.
Loved. Mature, obviously. I mean, it was one of the singles. And the last song on the track, Adult Size Medium, I'm like, girl, that you said all you needed to say in that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. There really was not like a song. It was kind of a no skip album for me.
Me too.
Because all of the songs are so different. And like the messages within them are so different too.
I would say like Roommates is not my favorite. Like I do sometimes skip that one, but
is that the one where she's like giving head and dive bars?
Yeah. And I'm like,
I'm like, ew.
I don't have a problem with it. It's like not something I always want to hear in like a song.
Yeah.
But I thought the production was so good. Obviously, it definitely veers into like Carly Rae Jepsen at times because I think of the coma influence. But I think it really is like her voice and her sound. And I think it's awesome.
That's the other thing. The second she started singing, like 3 seconds into the first song, I was like, that's Lizzie fucking McGuire.
Yeah, that's
like,
my girl Lizzie.
That voice has not aged.
Yeah.
Which I actually read somewhere. Like, I think it's funny how some people, this album made a lot of people angry.
It did?
So for the people who like, I think still hold her in this like child star Lizzie phase of her life, they were like, are you allowed to be singing about
giving head,
porn and head?
It's like she has 4 kids. Where do you think she got them from?
It's like she's 38. She's seen some D, by the way, along the way. Yeah. 4 children, all immaculately conceived.
Sure.
Mazel tov.
Mazel.
Girl.
And this is another reason why we should celebrate Hillary, because she's
famous Virgin Mary.
Famous Virgin Mary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Virgin
the
Hill.
only one to ever do it since, actually. Yeah. And then someone, I wish that I like read who the author was of this review, but they were basically like, it's not believable to me that she's singing about heavy topics with this like sugary voice. And I honestly like, I read it at first and I was like, okay, fair. Like she has the like quintessential Lizzie McGuire voice. But then I was like, honestly, how dare you?
So someone with a voice like that shouldn't be allowed to have problems and talk about them?
And like, does she need to be like singing in baritone? I'm confused. Like,
yeah,
have
it needs
you
to
never
be like Darth Vader style.
Yeah. She needs to go full voice box mode on these hoes. It's like, what are you talking about?
No, were you on Reddit or where?
I think it was like Paste magazine.
Because
it was Reddit.
People's critiques have been just like so mind-numbingly stupid lately. Yeah, just like, not even about this, but like just in general. I'm like, where did you get there? Like, how did you get there?
Yeah, and also like, you don't have to have a critique if you don't have one. Like,
or just say I don't like it.
Just say not for moi.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of coming up with some stupid thing of you can't have a high voice and talk about how your dad doesn't love you. It's like, newsflash, most of us have this.
I'm like, newsflash, she's a woman with a higher voice than you. Like, actually going through the work of talking about her relationship with her father. Sorry. And
her voice is probably why he doesn't like her.
Exactly.
And that's a huge problem.
Yeah. She also, in this podcast, might have been with Jake Shane, now that I'm thinking about it.
Ew. Oh, she did do a podcast with him a while ago. Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of stuff with her, of course, to prep.
It's so nice of you to do. I should, again, yeah, we're doing the thing where you did homework and I didn't do anything.
What would you read about ahead of time? Like malignant things?
Well, if you would tell me, if you would be more honest and real with me about what's going on with you, I could totally talk about.
We're going to bleep this, but I'm watching a lot of Emily in Paris.
Oh.
Censor.
Bleep, bleep. You're watching a lot of bleep and bleep.
Bleep and bleep.
And no one needs to know what the bleeps are.
Yeah.
Is that good for you?
It's like, someone described it as ambient, which is honestly pretty good
that's
for
what
me.
Netflix makes now.
Yes. No, it's like perfect background show. But what I was going to say about Hillary is that I guess she was getting ahead of the fact that people were like, you sound really optimistic for an album that's like talking about really heavy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And her response was like, I feel like I'm coming out on top by having a good point of view and like by making this a fun pop album.
Also, like we know we know that two things can exist. Like Jordan Peele makes horror movies that are funny.
Yes.
Like we know that this is a stupid line of like questioning. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
And by the way, I would put Hilary Duff and Jordan Peele in the same camp of artistry.
Me too.
Yeah.
100%.
Contemporaries.
And like also would love to see them work together someday. Could you imagine?
My God. She needs to be in a horror movie.
She could, I'm sure she has that
Yeah.
I just haven't seen.
Same.
But she's amazing. She can do no wrong in my eyes. I think that that's silly because like I think there's something really interesting about like writing songs that sound upbeat but that have deeper or like more painful themes. Like that is cool.
Well, it's also just like it's classic like spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. It's like actually she's letting us in in a way that's like our ears can hear it and receive it. It's also just like, damn, she's 38, she has 4 kids, like she's gonna still get her bag.
Yeah.
And like,
and by the way, never look better.
Whoever is chiseling the physique, whatever she's doing, drop the routine, sister. Drop the synthetics. I don't know what fillers or not you have, but whatever has frozen you in time, like I'm ready.
And drop the workout routine.
Immediately.
And please let it be 20 minutes of Pilates followed by 40 minutes of an incline walk.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Carey goes to the gym twice a day now.
No, I go once, but I do 2 workouts, one at home, one at the gym.
That's twice.
So it is twice.
That's 2 different locations and 2 different workouts.
I know. It's absolutely insane. I have no idea what's going on with me.
I have more logistical questions.
Yeah.
Do you do them back to back?
Yeah.
Or, okay, so like you'll finish up at home and then immediately go to the gym?
Like within 5-10 minutes, yeah.
Okay. Because my fear is that you were doing one, like showering, resetting, and
I
then
would never.
Gearing up and going back out.
No, in fact, I've actually been trying to figure out because I'd like to do them in the morning. And I recently, I do my whole skincare thing and then I go work out and I shower. It's like, what the hell is the point of wasting the product?
Of course. Oh.
So I'm figuring this out.
No, there's, right. No, of course. There's like, that's, valuable stuff that you can't let.
But no,
waste.
I mean, for me, it already takes long enough to like do the workout, do the shower, whatever. Like to me, that I don't understand how you guys are doing this with like your full-time jobs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have
sense.
to do it first thing in the morning or else it doesn't happen.
Which for you is like 6 a.m. or something?
Well, not anymore because I work from home a lot. Back in pre-COVID times, yeah. Like I was up pitch black, showered at my desk by like 9. If I did that 2 days in a row right now, I would be like medically not good.
Yeah.
Like
same.
I would need to be on an IV drip.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I forget how we got here. But.
Same. Well, Hillary.
Oh, Hillary and drop the workout routine.
And her routine. Yeah, and her workout routines. You know she's doing just like good reformer Pilates.
Which I'm like, let me get into that.
Walks with ankle weights. Like that is someone who I'm like, you are sculpting yourself.
And I'm so inspired by her in literally every way, actually. Like her music really makes me like inspired to express myself. Because also like there's something about the fact that she is, and this is not shade or anything, but she is like vocally mediocre at best. The fact that she is like, I'm still going to put out music and it's good. It's like, yeah, you literally don't have to even be good at this.
She's just, she's like, I'm an artist and this is my art.
Right.
Period.
And so same.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, if you put enough like heart and soul behind what you're doing, like if you really put your bussy into it, as we've discussed, then yeah, it's
and I feel like for a long time, and this is like more in my like childhood, I feel like in early adulthood, it's so much focus on like the abilities, like your vocal ability, your dancing, like the Beyoncés, the Gagas, the like Arianas, and let there be room for just like someone who likes to express themselves through music doing that.
Yeah.
Like, and I realize that a lot of people do, but yes, let her just use her auto-tune mic at shows.
I also feel like it's probably her trying to prove to herself that like she still got it. And I feel like that's a theme in the album too,
Mhm.
like with the last song where she's like, I really hope that the best hadn't already happened for me. Like, I hope that there's still more ahead. And like, honestly, I think about this a lot with just like, well, this will be a good segue into another thing we want to talk about today, but like this whole idea of like a persona around you. And like, if someone builds you up to be this very specific thing, like in her case, like child star with like a pop album, it's like, am I still relevant if I can't do those things?
Yeah.
And she's proving like, A, yes, I can be because I'm whatever, a multi-hyphenate, and I can still whatever act and keep myself relevant. And two, like I can still come out with music.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
itself.
especially given like what she talks about on the album and like family estrangement. And I really related to the things that she has gone through.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because like she's a hugely famous like millionaire woman and I'm not that, but like we've had such similar experiences.
Yeah.
And when you go through that, I think it forces you to like be okay with yourself in a deeper way than
Yeah.
other people who maybe haven't, you know, experienced family estrangement.
Yeah. Yeah. There was just so much good like universal messaging and material in the album. Like you don't have to be, to your point, like a millionaire and sculpt and, you know, snatched to have these experiences.
I would like to be all those things.
And my God, wouldn't we all? Right.
I'm gonna build to that. But I have the raw material of the pain and heartache.
But I do have that trauma.
I have a trauma. And
so what we share is kind of, that foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of solid.
Yeah.
Well, just to round out this conversation, I'll say that my favorites are from the album are I Like Weather for Tennis. Great starter to the album. I think for me, it's all about The Optimist. Like, that song broke me in ways that I didn't know I needed to be broken. And then I also love Future Tripping and You in the Honeymoon.
You from the Honeymoon.
You from the Honeymoon.
Yeah.
I love that song. And maybe some other ones too, but those are like my tops.
Yeah. Oh, The Optimist. Yeah. That's a sleeper hit.
I mean, when a song starts with the line, last night I went to see a hypnotist, I was like, I'm in. No one is starting a song like that.
No, we're locked and loaded.
Like
she's dropping a lot of like tarot references too. I'm like, she's got her crystals and her people working for her, communing with the higher ups.
Yeah.
To get
she
her shit
has her
straight.
sage and it is being burned.
The Palo Santo is a flame.
A flame. Well, yeah. Stream luck, or something.
Luck or something.
Or something. Which I love that little cheeky title as well.
I know, me too. It's also just like, it's so this culture.
It's so, very, well, that's my life.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today.
It's so, what is it? Name it.
Disney Ears.
Duh.
I'm Hilary Duff and you're watching Disney Channel.
Yeah.
It's very that.
It's so that.
Well, from pop princess to a different kind of princess.
Oh my goodness. She's been practicing her
she's
transitions.
An anchor.
Okay, MC.
Okay.
Okay, DJ on the ones and twos.
Can you take it away though? So, and over to you.
And with that, so yes, of course, like there is, I think, a lot of power in the princess motif.
I'll say that.
Yeah. Hilary in many ways.
Sorry.
Hilary in many ways is a princess.
She is.
As we know. And there's a lot that kind of like goes into the imagery of a princess.
Totally.
Like I think that it can kind of be derogatory.
Right.
Sometimes, or it's like, stop being such a princess. You're being such a princess. But the other side of that is like self-possession and self-expression and being, hypersensitive.
Yeah.
And so because you all loved the Jungian segment so much last time, we decided to listen to an episode of This Jungian Life, banger of a pod, and then reshare some of those episode findings with you. And the premise of this episode was a retelling of Hans Christian Andersen's The Princess and the Pea, which is famously a story of a prince searching for a princess. Princess arrives to the castle. The parents doubt that she's a real princess because she shows up looking...
she's bedraggled.
Shows up looking real bedraggled.
Bedraggled count on this podcast.
We're at 2.
3. We're at 3 because I just said it.
We're at 3. We're going to get to 70.
Yeah.
I know that to be true. So bedraggled princess shows up to the front moat. Parents say, we highly doubt you're a princess in that state, but come spend the night. Come, just
Sure,
spend the
girl.
night. Yeah, whatever. No pressure. Just come spend the night. You will have to sleep atop these 40 mattresses and comforters, under which will lie, unbeknownst to her, Pea.
A pea.
Princess wakes up in the morning, bruised, by the way, covered in bruises.
Covered in head to toe.
And the queen says, how'd you sleep? Just wondering, how'd you sleep? And the princess is like, not well, mama.
Not well, bitch. Dorinda Medley.
And of course the mom is gagged by that and says, you can marry my son. You're a real princess.
Meanwhile, I don't know if this is like the official tale, but the one that I recall growing up was that there were other princesses as well.
Like lining up to sleep on this
I
mattress?
think that like maybe I'm...
No, I think you're right.
I felt like it was like a slumber party of girls,
Mm-hmm.
and they all had the 40 mattresses, and there was the pea under everyone. But when the queen asked everyone how they slept, all the other princesses were like, so amazing, oh my gosh, like you've helped us, so like this is a wonderful place, like hospitality, whatever. And then the one princess was like, this has been not well, bitch. And
it was actually
and that's how they knew.
my own hell. What you put me through was my own hell.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel like so many interpretations of this story. The surface level one, of course, is like, I think Hans Christian Andersen.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say Erickson before?
I think you said Anderson.
Okay. I think Hans Erickson is like a facsimile of a hot boy I made up one time.
He's like somebody I made in The Sims, like in 2009.
Or unfortunately, like someone I went to college with. And if so, whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
Hans.
Hi.
Hope you're doing well.
Whoa. I think it was his commentary on kind of like the bourgeois class. Like, oh, they're so sensitive. They're so specific.
That's so funny because as a child, I never once internalized that.
No,
Like,
of course not.
I was always like, yeah, she's sensitive, and that's why she has a superpower, and that's why she gets the prince. So like I always liked it because I felt as though hypersensitivity was being like actually represented in media.
Yeah,
And that it was like a good thing because she wins the prince in the end.
of course.
But
I also don't know if you felt this way too, but I always identified with like the bedraggled women in stories.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, like come on now, paper bag princess. I'm like, I
Right.
see you. I have walked miles in your shoes, girl.
I
I
was
know what it means to
obsessed-
be.
I was obsessed with this picture book called Soot Face, which is
Hold on.
which if you know Soot Face, you fucking know. But it's like the Cinderella story told
Sure.
through it was like Native American. I think it was like not problematic. Like
Sure.
I think it was good. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Well, because Cinderella, like cinder is like that's what it was supposed to. And so Soot Face, like she has soot on her face or whatever. Anyway.
Wait, cinder like cinder block?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think like yeah.
Like
there's
cinder of cinder block fame.
Cinder of Cinder Block fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it also has to do with like fire or something.
Sure.
I'm not really sure. But I loved Soot Face. And yeah, it was the same thing of like the one princess, she is a princess, but she's like doesn't have cool clothes.
Yes.
And she has soot on her face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By that,
Underneath the soot, she's beautiful.
I'm surprised that wasn't read to me. But I feel
It's so
like
good.
I was fed a lot of like ugly duckling-esque girl content where my parents were like, it's okay. It's okay. We promise you'll be fine.
I'm so sorry. I love how in this podcast, it's like, if people didn't have the visuals, they would think that you are like an untouchable. Like, Just based on how much you talk about like being ugly or something, it's like so okay.
Oh my God, it was so core to my upbringing though. It was just like,
I mean,
you know
of
what it was
course.
though? I also had a lot of like extremely good looking friends in middle school. Like,
That's the real issue.
yeah, like girls who just did not have acne, had perfect hair that they could wear fresh out the shower, tan toned. All the boys loved them.
In
and I
my
was
school-
like the comedic relief clown friend that they brought along.
I was like the fat funny girl, and I was, by the way, like a normal size. Like, it was just that the other girls were stick thin.
Right. No, exactly. Right. Relatively speaking, the fat funny friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So anyway, I do identify. I don't maybe still, but like growing up for sure. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the paper bag princess. I'm the bedraggled pea girl.
Well, and I guess, you know, in some ways, maybe everyone sees themselves in that role because we want to be the one who has the arc. You know?
Yeah. Oh, the redemption arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the one that's like the chosen one. Like
Right, the
she's
chosen
the
one.
chosen one ultimately in the story. And yeah, it's because she's like a little quirky and isn't afraid to speak her mind.
But how do you feel about, because you were talking about Hans Christian Andersen's like lens on like the bourgeoisie.
Mm.
I don't think it's effective, like as a story.
I don't either. Well, I think the point, this was like a point that they made in the This Jungian Life episode where they were like, he might have set out to tell that story, but if we're going to put our analyst hat on, there's like mattresses of stories. Like the kernel of this story exists underneath multiple psychic mattresses.
Yes.
In many ways.
And I do like the interpretation of, like, I think in that blog you sent me, the P being like the core wound,
Mm-hmm.
and then the mattresses being like the layers of coping or whatever, that you, like the distance that you put between yourself and the core wound, but it's never going to, that's never going to make it so that you're not feeling the core wound.
Right.
And you're still going to wake up with bruises all over the place.
I also liked, I think it was the same article that was like, she's going to work with that wound. Like, that's why she has the bruises. Like, she's battling that inner wound in a way that's like admirable.
Right. Well, because the other princesses in the story, they are not even aware of the P's existence.
Right. Where it's like, girl, you've got some digging to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one, and I'd like your take on this, is that the kingdom actually represents one person.
Who?
The
Pascal.
the like grand we, like,
Okay. Like
or-
society?
like you specifically, like
Oh.
represents.
Like,
I'm like,
huh?
I could actually cut this part. Totally, we're gonna like splice in Terry Gross talking about something else.
and here's the part where we bring in Brene Brown, just a little quick 10 seconds.
We play a Hillary Duff song. Everyone forgets. It's supposed to represent like you, and by that I mean like the prince is kind of like the part of you that like strives and is maybe like aspiring to something great. The princess is like the kind of like the inner work that happens, like
The seeker.
the seeker.
Yeah.
And then the king and the queen are kind of like the old guard or like the
Mhm.
old assumptions that you have to like battle against to prove your worth. So it's kind of like this little kingdom actually contains like a multitude of a person
Right.
within it.
Huh.
Yeah.
One takeaway that I had from the podcast was one of them saying that, what does the P represent? And then he was like, a seed. So semen.
Oh.
So the P is semen.
That's when I was like, yeah, these are my people. He was like, it's extremely sexual, the story. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess so.
Right, because it's a seed and it's penetrating her skin barrier.
Yeah, they were both like 100. Yeah, absolutely.
No, the woman, I forget her name, but she
She
like,
goes,
she was like,
smart.
Joe.
No, you know when she said that is when he
The
goes,
40.
well, the number 40 is actually extremely sacred in Jungian
It's very
text.
archetypal. And she goes, Joe, what an observation.
That's when I was like, pause, Google, help me understand the breakthrough.
Yeah. Whew. I
Yeah.
mean, those guys know how to analyze.
Absolutely no. They really no stone. No stone.
No mattress left unturned.
No pee unsowed. No seed unsowed.
No seed unsown.
Yeah. What else can I say about it? Oh, the other piece that I thought was kind of this goes back to like the whole interpretation of the story being about like a singular person, is Jung's belief that there's this something in us called like an animus, which is like our masculine half.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously like he's all about integration, and like the closer we can bring those two together, like the more whole we are. And so another Jungian interpretation is like uniting the prince with his female counterpart.
Yeah.
Or like the self, like the masculine self with his feminine self.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you to the internet for that.
I was also thinking about that. This is like a slight pivot, but did you watch any of the ice dancing at the Olympics?
Do you mean ice skating?
No, I mean ice dancing.
Oh, no.
Like Chalk and Bates?
Oh,
Do you know Chalk and Bates?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yes, 100%.
I feel
ice dancing on skates.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like ice dancing, or pairs figure skating, which is like a different thing, but really beautiful representation of like the union between the masculine and the feminine, and like the masculine being in the role of like protector, leader, kind of like also like uplifting the feminine. Like this is like, it's really all about the feminine, and the masculine is kind of there to like support.
Yes.
And the feminine is like
kind of leading the charge.
Yes. And like being really like expressive and showy and whatever, like really beautiful. I just think that it's like, it's really beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people could learn a lot from ice dancers.
I didn't even think about it that way. But yeah, because it's like that's a sport where it could fall victim to kind of like the interpretation could be, oh, strong male lead, kind of like protecting and caressing this like weaker female counterpart. But my interpretation of those dances always is like it's the man following in her footsteps.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I think that there's a really pretty message there. Well,
and just like the way that they have to be so in tune with one another, like the ways that they have to anticipate each other's movements and be so in sync, like there's something there. And I think that like a lot of like heterosexuality has none of that. Like modern day heterosexuality does not have the level of like communication, respect, and like melding that these ice dancers are giving us.
I do wonder, like, you probably know, did Chalk and Bates get married post figure skating together, or were they like I'm curious what came first.
They started off like they were like friends.
Yeah.
And they started skating together, and then he like developed feelings for her. And the freaking best part of this entire story is that he started having feelings for her and like told her that he loved her, and she was like, I've literally never thought about this, but I guess like,
why not?
Yeah, now that you said that, yeah, like it actually does kind of make sense. And I'm like, if that were me, it would be day one, I'm making a Pinterest board for our wedding.
Oh, yeah. I would be like, so while you slept, I made
took a
us
lock
blood
of your
sisters.
hair.
I kind of exchanged blood with you.
And she's just like so in it for the love of the ice dance that she didn't even think about the romance.
Oh my
aspect.
God. She literally girl bossed too hard and then was like, I guess randomly
and got
I'm
a
in
husband
love.
out of it. Yeah. And of course, like they should have won gold and they won silver, and it's like devastating to everyone. But
I know. I didn't even like really pay that close attention to like the controversy with the French duo. Like apparently they were kind of like easy to hate the whole time.
Yeah, they
no
kind
one
of
wanted them to win.
Except for the judges, I suppose.
Except for the judges. Right.
Anyway, not to veer too much off topic from Princess and the Pea. But.
No, but I think that that's spot on, which is like, and I feel like that's why people are so entranced by it, is because it's like, yes, it's a duo, but I literally can't fathom doing what they do in synchronicity the way that they are.
Right.
Like that level of athleticism with like matched with that level of like pure like fluidity in art. It's
Meanwhile,
crazy.
like women who are in relationships with men in real life have to ask them like 800 times to pick up paper towels from the store. And it's like, these two ice dancers communicate telepathically.
Right.
Like, how do we get there? You know what I mean?
You would never have a paper towel issue in your life.
Never.
In
like,
that household.
You know Bates is picking up those paper towels every time without even needing to be asked.
You know the Tide pile is high in that closet, in that back closet where they keep all the cleaning
there's
stuff.
Bounty galore.
Bounty galore. Yeah, does Tide even make?
I don't think so. I think they're detergent.
Idiot.
But I
Idiot behavior.
appreciated like
totally
how it
I
prompted.
teed it up for you.
You teed it up for me to say Bounty. So
ultimately, yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, totally. And oh my God, talk about like a mental dance between the two of us, the give and the take.
Yeah.
This is an ice dance.
We are an ice dance.
Yeah.
I think we could, if we were to get on the rink, I think we could come up with something.
I was going to say, if you gave us like kind of the 101, here's what we start like our baby students at with synchronized ice dancing. Like, yeah, I think
we could do some twizzles. Should we transition?
Unfortunately, I think we must.
We must.
Yeah.
Well, we have a closing segment on our podcast. It's called Message in a Bottle. Sometimes we call it M and a B. And it's where we shout out something in our lives that has brought us joy and that we want to give gratitude and thanks to.
I love it when you say it that way.
Thanks.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. My M and a B goes to Good Samaritans on the subway. I had what many would describe as like a quintessential week of subway experiences in New York. And both of them were first times for me. First time, I am on my way back from work. I'm on a packed 2 train. And the door opens. I'm leaning against the door, so my back is facing towards the subway platform. And when the door opens, I feel a tap on my shoulder. And like, instinctively, I recoil. I'm like, anyone who's touching me on the subway, I want nothing to do with it. It's either someone I know, which like, please don't address me if you see me in public. You know
Especially
this.
not on the subway.
Especially not on the subway.
Oh my God.
Or it's just like, yeah, an unwelcome circumstance. Anyway, I turn around and it's a woman and she goes like, take out your AirPods. And I take out my AirPods and she goes, watch your back. And I turn around and there is a fully naked man. Tip to taint naked.
Not tip to taint.
Tip to taint naked. Like he has a little beanie on.
So not tip.
Right. Tip, I guess, covered.
Tip covered.
Yeah, he wrapped his proverbial tip.
Other tip maybe out.
Oh boy, yeah. T&D out.
Oh my God.
And sneakers. So he was wearing a beanie and sneakers and carrying an empty Target bag, ass naked. And she goes, watch your back. And sure enough, he approaches me from the back and no touching, but went and stood directly facing me.
He got on the train?
Got on the train, stood facing me. And what is a girl to do but, of course, look directly at his pee-pee?
Obviously. I mean,
like,
you're given the opportunity.
I've literally never seen this before. I'm staring. Help me.
And your middle school self is like, this is what dreams are made of.
Totally. I'm like, I didn't picture it this way, but like, yeah. So anyway, I have to handicap myself and I move to the other side of the subway platform. So I'm not like the girl staring at this naked guy.
Yeah.
He was like totally harmless, by the way, just like stood there with his Target bag staring straight ahead.
I mean, I don't think it's harmless to show up naked on a subway.
Full of harm, by the way. But like he wasn't,
He was harmless in sort of a full of harm kind of way.
Harmless and kind of like at the brim the most harmful you can be. But it's not like he was like,
he wasn't trying to assault anyone.
Yeah.
But he was by virtue of being naked.
The bars, we were already assaulted, but it wasn't like he was further assaulting.
Look, he was just like having a day.
Yeah, it was like a passive assault. Good Lord. But anyway, doors opened at the next stop. just gets right off like he knew exactly where he was going. So anyway,
where do you think he was going?
well, we got off at Wall Street, so probably to have a word with those in charge.
He got off at Wall Street, so he's probably a billionaire.
Literally, if you told me that he founded some space pod company where he sends naked people to space, I'd be like, yeah.
Not for nothing, but most of these billionaires are out here acting like this. So
I'm just like, he's just doing in plain sight what everyone else is doing behind
on the
closed
island.
doors.
Yeah.
So on the island, we're back on the island.
It's never going to not be about the island.
No, I know it'll always be about the island for you. Okay, so that's Good Samaritan 1. Good Samaritan 2, same thing. On my way back from work, AirPods in, whirled out of the corner of my eye, I see someone jump up and phone falls to the ground, backpack slings off shoulder. So I look. She then, the person who had stood up, throws herself on a guy sitting down. She's maybe like, I would say, high school age. I thought she was on drugs. Like, I just assumed she was on drugs. But she's like yelling and panicking and kind of like moving in a way where she's like, I need help. And so take out my AirPods. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, what now?
I'm trying to listen to Luck ... or something.
Yeah, I already saw pee-pee earlier. So like, you can understand I'm wounded. She goes, I'm having a panic attack. She's like, I think I'm having my first panic attack. And she's kind of like, she's freaking out. She's like, you guys might think I'm on drugs, but I think I'm actually having my first panic attack. And she's literally lying on top of this guy. AirPod or like corded headphones are tangled all around her. Phone is on the ground. And this guy, so sweet, is literally, he goes and he just puts his hand on her back and he's like, I've been there. He's like, I've been there. And he's just like lightly tapping her back. Woman sees what's happening and goes, do you want water? And hands out an Nalgene. Girl proceeds to take the Nalgene, unscrew the top, pour the whole thing over her head. Woman was like, okay. She's like, all right. And maybe count down from 10 and back up from 1. Like, people just snapped into action.
Yeah.
And we get to the next stop and the woman and the guy are like, you should just get off the train. You should call an Uber. And the girl's like hyperventilating. She's like, okay, I'm going to get off the train. I'm going to call an Uber. Guy gets off with her. And you can tell he's like, I don't want to be doing this, but like, this panicking child cannot be on a subway platform in the middle of Brooklyn.
Oh my God.
So anyway, my M and a B goes out to, of course, the happenstance of New York subway experiences, but also to the Good Samaritans.
People are mostly good and they want to help.
Yeah.
And like the fact that we live in such a horrible, horrific world, like led by evil, the worst people among us.
Yeah.
It's like it 0% reflects the reality of human beings.
Like, you forget that people are willing and happy to do that for no other reason than it's the right thing to do.
Just like an hour ago when I was coming in here, I was trying to climb the mountain to get onto the sidewalk. And of course I step and like my entire leg is like in the snow.
Yeah.
And a very kind guy walks by and just like holds out his hand for me so that I don't fall.
I'm emotional.
It makes me cry.
Oh my, it's just like the kind thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. No ulterior motive. Just like you're doing it because it's the right thing to do.
Right. And you see a person struggling and in embarrassment and humiliation.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, there are good people among us.
And the naked man is also probably good deep down.
There was something subversive there.
I mean, was he not cold?
Girl, it was like one
chilly.
of the 19-degree days.
Yeah.
This man was unfazed.
I want to know his story.
Me too, more than anything.
Maybe we'll find him someday. Have him on the pod.
Come on. Yeah.
Just make sure to wear your shoes and your beanie.
Shoes and your beanie.
Everything else is optional.
Yep, totally. We lay out like a little napkin for him on the couch so as not to
a little
sully.
sarong.
Yeah.
Bring your sarong.
I'll bring my skin sarong. Oh, I know. Do I know the article of clothing for the job?
I know the fit for you.
Yep. Got you, boy.
Well, thank you for that. That was heartwarming.
Anytime. Your turn.
Okay, well, mine will be quick because I already kind of talked about it, but my M&B goes out to Duolingo. Yeah.
Shout out the little pink market.
I do not know if I'm learning. Greek is a very hard language, and you forget that it's a different alphabet.
Yeah.
So you have there's a lot of legwork to do, but
shadow work, more like
a lot of shadow work as well.
Shadow work.
But it's just so much fun. And it makes me feel like I'm learning, even if I'm not. But I think I am.
Oh, yeah.
I've learned words. And like, as someone who is eternally trying to not only find ways to not be on my phone, but if I am on my phone, doing something that's like a little bit better than just like doom scrolling.
Yeah.
It is really hitting for me. Like it's something that now when I go on my phone, instead of going to Instagram, I'll just like do a little lesson.
Do a little lingo.
I'll do a little lingo.
Stop.
And it's like so fun. It's so gamified.
Yep.
It feels like learning, even if it's not. And it's just like a little fun activity that I get to do in preparation for my trip that also is making me really excited.
Also, just like, if you do a little bit between now and September, like you will feel good. Like you will feel like you have a solid foundation.
Well, and like I just forget how much fun it is to learn languages and how languages are fucking amazing and so interesting. And like already I have questions about like why.
Yeah.
Like your articles are like O and H for some reason. And I'm like, how did this come to be?
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't call them O or H.
Right.
They just look like those.
Of course.
God.
You're using the tools you have.
Seriously.
There's no crime in that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it makes me also want to like maybe take an actual language class in some way. Like,
yeah.
It's just fun and it's enriching. And I forget that languages are awesome.
I know. They are so fascinating.
Yeah.
Where it's just like our worlds are so, and like the way that we speak colors the way that we see the world. So it's just like, yeah, it's incredible to think about like even like specific turns of phrases where it's like there's no direct translation for, you know, like a specific turn of phrase. And it's just like, I can't believe that you've lived a whole life having that phrase at your disposal.
That's how they say that.
Right. And there's no direct translation back. It's just like, that's so specific and sacred to you guys.
And then at the same time, there's with Greek in particular, and I don't know maybe if they're like doing this on purpose, but there's a lot of words that sound exactly like the English word.
Oh, interesting.
Like the word for toast is toast.
Come on now. You know all you need to know.
And the word for mini market is mini market. But the way that it's spelled, you would never know how to say that.
No, of course.
It's crazy how they're spelled.
Yeah. No, they have like, and that's what's funny about language too, is like there are some universal binding things. I'm watching right now this documentary by this guy named Frederick Wiseman. You would love him. He's like known for these like epic long documentaries.
Oh.
They're not scripted or like staged. It's just, and this one's about a family-owned business, a family-owned restaurant in France.
Oh.
Whole thing is in French.
Wait, that sounds really good.
You would love it. It's on PBS.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just like, it is so nice to just like sit and watch these beautiful visuals and just like bathe in the French language.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the end of watching it for an hour, I'm like, oh, I can like kind of pick up on specific words. Like I obviously need the subtitles and the translations, but yeah, it's just like, oh my God, what a treat to be immersed in your world and language.
And it's so much fun to like think about being able to even just have like a very small interaction with someone when I'm in Greece. Like that's all I'm looking for. Like
totally.
I'm not trying to become fluent. I just want to be able to say like a couple of little things and show that I've put effort into like being here.
It's going to mean so much, by the way, too, when someone who's blonde and snatched like you is like, and by the way,
when Hillary Duff shows up and is like, mini market,
you're like, by the way, that's luck, actually.
Luck or something.
Luck, actually. Actually, we remixed the entire name of the album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't wait. Maybe for the next few pods, like you can share some little words.
I can share a new word.
A new word.
Okay, good
mini
idea.
Market.
So today's is mini market.
Today's mini market. Next episode, toast.
Next episode, toast.
Toast.
And I always say it like the girl too on Duolingo.
Toast.
Toast. So yeah.
Oh my God. I want you to be able to order your ideal breakfast using all of the words that you're collecting along the way.
Me too.
What's egg?
I don't know yet.
Egg.
It's probably egg.
Egg.
No, but I'll let you know when I get there.
Yeah.
I think that there is going to be like a unit on foods. So
Amazing.
I'll get there.
I mean, food and drink, that's like basically the most important unit
it's like
for your
most of
trip.
the reason why I'm going.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my
So.
God, you're going to have the best time.
I can't wait.
Well,
another episode of Floundering podcast in the books.
Yeah, done and dusted.
Yeah.
You are the P to my princess.
We are Alyssa Liu after she gets done with her gold winning 4 months goes.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. She flips her hair, points at the camera.
Freaking everything.
Talk about like being obsessed with like the teen generation. I'm like, that's my daughter.
That's my girl.
I adore her down.
Her and
so
Ilya
much.
Malinin. I'm obsessed with Ilya Malinin.
Oh my God. And Amber. I'm like,
And
all
Amber.
3 of you, get in my minivan. You're my kids now.
And we're going to the rink.
And mommy said in the car 5 minutes ago, cop that attitude. I'll turn the minivan around.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And they're like, okay.
Yeah. I'm ready to parent them for sure.
Me too.
And on that note,
thanks for listening.
thanks for listening.
We love you.
I adore you.
I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.